Hello friends, I am Rob the Dungeon Tutor, sometimes Omnisci on YouTube, and today I have a question from RPGaDay. This is day 18 of the month of August, so it's the 18th question. And again, the purpose of these is to put out positive content to uplift the community and give everybody a little inkling as to, what life is like for us, or positive experiences we've had. This one is, where is your favorite place to play? So, as of right now, my favorite place to play is right here. I mean, it's in my home. I can come down and use any of the resources at any time as I need. I have all of my gaming materials at hand, miniatures, books, dice. I can just walk anywhere in this room and get anything that I need to run a game. The best games that I can run are where my resources are. So, yeah, this room qualifies. Now, could it be better? Well, sure. I mean, a renovated, nice theme room and everything is certainly cool. Having the background elements, not having it seem like you're just in a basement. Sure, that would be cool. That would add a little bit to the game. Going to some cool place to play. I mean, I've had some great games at GameholeCon. Those were fun, and certainly they are capstones of exciting times for me as a gamer, where I've really enjoyed myself. Games that I've played at Gen Con are very memorable. It was fantastic to do that. Back when it was in Milwaukee. I'm not going to the one in Indianapolis ever, but I just don't like big cities. But those were very, many of them were very memorable games. There are some that I played in that weren't all that memorable too. But especially as it got later and later, and I got deeper and deeper and deeper into role playing, and especially when it became rather poignant because I realized that the convention had grown Milwaukee, and they were going to move it. That was a thing. So, yeah, playing at conventions can be great, but rarely do I run my best games at conventions. Number one, I'm running at a pretty bad streak right now of having players for my games, which is unfortunate, but I've explained why that is. I often try to run games on the extremes of conventions to give people a reason to stay at conventions, more so than the prime time. And I try to run games that aren't the media darlings, perhaps, either ones that are out of print, just to keep them in public conscious, or ones that I don't feel get enough love in the gaming communities, and try to be an advocate for them. So that certainly has hurt my my GM acumen as far as getting people to my table, but it's something I'm still going to continue because I do believe very strongly in what I do and why I do it. But conventions are rarely my best games because of the limitations of not having all of those things that I have here. Some of the more exotic places that I've played have been pretty cool. Playing at St. Lawrence Seminary, there were a lot of cool locales there that were great to play in, and I would love to have a chance to play there again. Not likely, as I am now much, much older. I'm at the age of some of their friars who still live on the campus. But, I mean, by and large, being able to play great games here at my table is already pretty cool. And going anywhere else is usually done to a purpose. It's not done to make for a better game, although, again, I am completely open. If one of my friends said, hey, Rob, I've converted this room to an awesome game center. Let's play at my place. I'd be, all for it. For at least a time or two, to check it out, see how it works, and if it really is an ideal place, I would consider switching on a semi-permanent basis. But ultimately, again, it's convenience a lot of the time, and also I think this house is pretty central to where most of my friends can get at it easily. For the most of us, obviously the one who lives outside of town is an outlier, but it seems to work out pretty good and has for years. So, your home is your castle of a sort, and, well, I could do worse. So that's my answer to this question. Hope that works out for you. But it's a fairly straightforward one, so it doesn't require an extremely lengthy video. Maybe this has given you some ideas, though, on the kind of things that you can include in your game space as you're developing, or maybe you want to talk about what you do for your game space. I mean, I have lots of little quirks, like I've got my thunder and lightning strobing that I've got there. I've got my Bluetooth speaker for audio impact. I've got a lot of little wrinkles here and there. A TV that I can be playing background music off of to the whole room. Maybe you have some cool things too. Maybe you have a gaming table with a cutout with a TV set in that you use for digital maps. Maybe you have something cool. I'd always be interested to hear it, and if you want to write about it, feel free to leave in the comments below. Or if you want to go to my YouTube, or you could go to my Facebook group, Dungeon Tutor, or just send it to my page, Omnisci. That would be a great way to contact me, and I might even make a video in response, which would be cool. But otherwise, my friends, I hope this finds you well. I hope you're rolling dice, playing games, having fun. And until next time, thank you, and farewell.